Have you ever wondered what the deadliest disasters in human history were? Let's delve into the 14th century when the world was gripped by one of the most devastating pandemics ever known, the Black Death. Also referred to as the bubonic plague, this deadly disease left its mark not just in the annals of medical history but also on the social and economic fabric of the world. Originating in Asia, this plague swept across continents, reaching Europe through the bustling trade routes of the era. The bacterium Yersinia pestis, the microscopic harbinger of death, was primarily transmitted by fleas that infested rats, turning these common pests into deadly vectors. The Black Death was not just a health crisis, it was a catastrophe that shook the world to its core. With an estimated 75 to 200 million lives lost across Europe and Asia, the plague left behind towns and cities filled with despair and desolation. The sheer scale of death led to a significant population decline, causing social upheaval and triggering dramatic changes in society. But amid the chaos and devastation, the Black Death also sparked a wave of transformation. It led to significant shifts in economic structures, encouraged scientific exploration in medicine, and ultimately reshaped societies. The Black Death, a catastrophe that changed the course of history. Moving forward in time, we encounter another devastating disaster, the Tangshan Earthquake of 1976. On the fateful day of July 28, the city of Tangshan in northeastern China was jolted awake by a catastrophic earthquake. With an alarming magnitude of 7.5 to 7.6, the quake wreaked havoc on a scale that was difficult to comprehend. Buildings crumbled, roads cracked open, and in a matter of moments, the city was transformed into a landscape of destruction. The human cost was even more staggering. An estimated 242,000 lives were extinguished, making it one of the deadliest earthquakes in the 20th century. The tragedy left an indelible mark on the region, forever altering the course of its history. The tremors may have lasted for mere minutes, but their impact reverberated through generations. The Tangshan Earthquake, a disaster that shook not just the earth but humanity itself. Fast forward to the 21st century, we meet a disaster that reminded us of the raw power of nature, the Indian Ocean tsunami. On the day after Christmas in 2004, an undersea earthquake off the coast of Sumatra unleashed a force beyond imagination. The tectonic plates shifted, setting off a series of tsunami waves that radiated across the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean. From Indonesia to Thailand, Sri Lanka to India and beyond, these monstrous waves brought unprecedented devastation. Coastal communities were swept away in a matter of minutes, leaving in their wake a landscape of destruction and sorrow. Over 230,000 lives were lost, making it one of the deadliest natural disasters in modern history. But the Indian Ocean tsunami did more than just wreak havoc. It underscored the critical importance of early warning systems for tsunamis. It highlighted how crucial it is to have mechanisms in place that can alert vulnerable communities and provide them with the precious time needed to evacuate and seek safety. Moreover, the disaster brought to the fore the necessity of international disaster response efforts. Countries from around the globe rallied together, offering aid, resources, and support to those affected. It was a testament to the collective human spirit, proving that even in the face of immense tragedy, unity and compassion can prevail. The Indian Ocean tsunami, a disaster that united the world in response. Just a few years later, another earthquake would devastate a nation, the Haiti Earthquake of 2010. This calamity struck near the capital, Port-au-Prince, with a magnitude of 7.0 that sent shockwaves through the heart of the country. The quake was so powerful it virtually flattened the city, reducing buildings, homes, and lives to rubble within moments. The aftermath was just as dire, revealing an estimated death toll of around 230,000. But the earthquake didn't just take lives, it disrupted them. Millions found themselves homeless, their lives uprooted by this natural disaster. The nation was plunged into a humanitarian crisis of unprecedented proportions, a crisis that would test the resilience of the Haitian people. In response, the world rallied around Haiti, with international aid pouring in to support recovery efforts. These efforts played a crucial role in helping Haiti rise from the ruins, a testament to global solidarity in the face of catastrophe. The Haiti earthquake, a disaster that tested the resilience of a nation. Finally, we confront a man-made disaster, the Great Chinese Famine, a catastrophic event that unfolded in the People's Republic of China between 1959 and 1961. Unlike the natural disasters we've previously discussed, this was a catastrophe of human creation, a direct result of failed government policies, and misdirected agricultural practices. The famine occurred during the Great Leap Forward, a campaign led by Chairman Mao Zedong. His objective was to transform China into a socialist society through rapid industrialization and collectivization. However, this ambitious endeavor was not without its pitfalls. The push for rapid industrial growth led to a significant shift in labor from agriculture to industry. And the collectivization of farms, intended to increase agricultural output, instead led to widespread food shortages. The Great Leap Forward, in its hasty pursuit of progress, neglected the agricultural sector, which was the backbone of China's economy. Mismanagement, combined with unfavorable weather conditions, resulted in severe crop failures. The government's insistence on high grain exports, despite the dwindling domestic supply, further exacerbated the food crisis. During this period, the Chinese population was plagued by extreme hunger and starvation. The exact death toll remains a subject of debate, with estimates ranging from 15 to 45 million lives. These figures, however staggering, barely capture the extent of human suffering endured during this time. It's important to note that the Great Chinese Famine was not an unavoidable consequence of natural phenomena, but a tragic example of the destructive power of misguided policies and poorly executed plans. It underscores the critical importance of informed decision-making and sound policy implementation, particularly when the stakes involve the livelihood and survival of millions. The Great Chinese Famine, a disaster that reminds us of the destructive power of misguided policies.